The Hunter and the Hunted.
Previously on episode 1, The Vanishing Shadows, Emily Carter mysteriously vanished after a heated argument with her husband, Ryan. Detective Mark Reynolds was assigned to the case, uncovering disturbing clues, including Emily's bloodstained scarf deep in the woods. Suspicion quickly fell on Ryan, but as Mark dug deeper, it became clear. Someone else was involved. Episode 2, Hidden Truths. Police interrogation room. Sophie, looking nervous, grainy security footage of Emily running, shadowy figure following her. Emily's best friend, Sophie, hinted that Emily feared someone was following her. Security footage confirmed it. Emily had been chased into the woods, but who was behind it? And why was Ryan lying about his whereabouts that night? As Mark pushed forward, he found himself being watched. A chilling text warned him to stop investigating, or become the next target. A shadowy figure lurking behind Mark, a blurred face in the footage, the bloodstained scarf, then cut to black. The truth is getting closer, but so is the danger.
A quiet street at night, flickering streetlights. Detective Mark Reynolds parks his car outside his apartment, exhausted. He rubs his temples, lost in thought, until his phone buzzes.
Mark had spent the entire day chasing dead ends. The clues pointed in too many directions, and none of them led to Emily. But as he unlocked his phone, a single text message sent a chill down his spine.
Phone screen flickers to life. A new message from an unknown number. "Stop digging, or you're next." Mark stiffens, his eyes scanning the dark alley beside his building. A shadow flickers near the corner, then vanishes.
This wasn't just a warning, it was a challenge.
The next morning, Mark is back at the police station, sitting across from his deputy, James Parker. Papers and crime scene photos are scattered across the desk. Deputy Parker.
That text. Someone wants you off this case, Mark. Maybe it's time to step back.
I can't. Emily ran for her life that night, and someone made sure she never made it out. Whoever sent this text knows exactly what happened.
Mark had seen threats before, but this wasn't just intimidation. It was a message from someone who believed they were untouchable.
Mark looks at the security footage of Emily running in the woods. He pauses, rewinding to the moment she disappears between the trees.
There was one question no one had answered yet. If Emily was running from someone, who was she running toward?
Flashback to a week before Emily disappeared. Sophie Mitchell sits with Emily at a cafe, their voices hushed. Emily, whispering, eyes darting around.
"Sophie, I think someone is watching me."
Sophie, nervous.
"Emily, you're scaring me. Who?"
Emily hesitates, looking down at her phone. The screen is filled with unanswered messages, all from the same unknown number.
Emily had known she was being watched, and if she had told someone who it was, they weren't talking.
Mark drives to an abandoned warehouse near the river, one of Emily's last known locations. Inside, the air is thick with dust, the floor littered with broken glass. As Mark moves deeper inside, he hears faint breathing. He spins, gun drawn. Ryan Carter stepping out of the shadows.
You shouldn't be here, Detective.
Ryan Carter, the husband who had the most to lose and the most secrets to hide.
Mark, calm but firm.
You're nervous, Ryan. Did you meet Emily here the night she disappeared?
Ryan, voice cracking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But Mark could see it, the way Ryan's fingers twitched, the beads of sweat forming on his temple. He was lying.
Before Mark can press further, a sudden noise echoes from the back of the warehouse. Someone else is there.
And they weren't alone.
Mark's instincts scream danger. He whirls around just as a shadow moves fast. A figure lunges from the darkness. A struggle, a flash of metal. A knife slices through the air, grazing Mark's arm as he fires his gun. Bang! The shot echoes through the warehouse, sending pigeons scattering from the rafters.
For the first time since the case began, Mark wasn't just chasing the truth. He was running for his life.